Welcome back to the channel, US Rare Coins News, Top 1. Today we are holding a coin that celebrates 200 years of American history, and most people don't realize it could be worth far more than just 25 cents. The 1776 to 1976 Washington Bicentennial Quarter. At first glance, it might look like a normal quarter. But by the end of this video, you'll see why collectors hunt for these coins, the tiny details that make some of them rare, and how a few special errors can push their value up dramatically. Let's start with the coin itself. Bring the camera in close. On the front, you'll see George Washington, just like a normal quarter, but look carefully at the date. Instead of a single year, it reads 1776 to 1976. That alone tells you this coin was part of a special bicentennial series, celebrating the United States' 200th anniversary. Now flip it over slowly. This is where it really gets interesting. The reverse design is unlike any other quarter. You'll see a colonial drummer marching in front of a victory torch surrounded by 13 stars. Those stars represent the original 13 colonies. Every detail here was meant to capture the spirit of the revolution, and you can almost feel the history in the design. Here's a great moment for visuals. Slowly rotate the coin under light, letting the raised details of the drummer and the torch catch the shine. Zoom in on the 13 stars. You'll notice how delicate and intricate the engraving is, something that's easy to miss in circulation, but now let's talk about why some of these coins are more valuable than others. Most bicentennial quarters were produced in enormous numbers, millions from Philadelphia, Denver, and even proof sets from San Francisco. That means normal circulated coins are usually worth face value, maybe a few dollars if they're in excellent condition. The key to value lies in condition, mint marks, and rare errors. Look closely at the mint mark near Washington's portrait. P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco proof coins. The proof coins are mirror-like and much sharper, making them highly desirable. Now zoom in for the errors. Some bicentennial quarters have doubled dies. If you see lettering that seems to have a faint shadow or duplication, that's a collectible error. Others have off-center strikes, die cracks, or small anomalies in the drummer or stars. These might seem minor, but collectors pay attention to every little detail. Imagine this: you're digging through a jar of old coins and spot a bicentennial quarter. At first, it looks normal. But the shine is stronger, the details sharper, or you notice a subtle minting error. That's the moment where a coin you might have spent becomes something worth holding onto. Now for the market value. Circulated 1776 to 1976 quarters are usually worth about 25 cents to $1. Uncirculated examples can go for $5 to $10. Proof coins from San Francisco often reach $25 to $50, depending on condition. And rare error coins, especially high-grade doubles or off-center strikes, can sell for several $100s. So the same coin that most people toss into change could actually be a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Do you own a bicentennial quarter? Or have you ever found one tucked away in a jar or collection? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. Top 2. Today we are holding a coin that most people pass by without a second thought, but the 1999 Connecticut Washington quarter has a few secrets that make collectors stop in their tracks. At first glance, it's just another quarter. George Washington's portrait on the front, standard mint mark. But by the end of this video, you'll know why some of these coins are more valuable than face value, which details to look for, and how a few rare errors can make a big difference. Let's start with what you see right away. Bring the coin close. On the front, George Washington's familiar profile greets you. Look carefully at the date and the tiny mint mark, P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco proof coins. That little letter can completely change the coin's collectability. Now flip it over. This is where Connecticut tells its story. You'll see the charter oak, historic symbol of the state. Surrounding it are inscriptions highlighting Connecticut's nickname, the Constitution State, and the year. The intricate bark of the oak, the flowing branches, the small details, those are what make this coin a miniature work of art. Here's a moment for visuals. Slowly rotate the coin under light so the shadows catch the raised design. Zoom in on the oak's details. See how sharp and intricate the lines are. Coins in uncirculated condition really bring out that depth. Now let's talk about what really matters to collectors. Most 1999 Connecticut quarters were made for circulation, so they're common. But condition is everything. Coins that are crisp, shiny, and free from scratches or wear can be worth a few dollars instead of just 25 cents. Errors make this coin even more interesting. Some quarters have doubled dies. Look closely at the letters in Connecticut or Liberty. If the edges of the letters appear doubled or shadowed, that's a collectible error. Others have off-center strikes, die cracks, or small anomalies in the branches or lettering. These subtle differences make a big impact for collectors. Imagine this: you're sorting through a jar of coins and spot a 1999 Connecticut quarter. It looks sharper than usual, or maybe something seems slightly off in the design. That's the moment a normal coin turns into something worth keeping. San Francisco proof coins are another thing to watch for. They have a mirror-like finish and extra sharp details. Proofs are generally more valuable because they were minted specifically for collectors, not everyday circulation. Now let's talk numbers. A regular circulated Connecticut quarter is still worth about 25 cents. An uncirculated coin in excellent condition can be worth $1 to $5. High-grade coins, especially those graded MS-67 or higher, can sell for $20 to $50. Error coins, like double dies or off-center strikes, can sometimes reach a few $100s depending on rarity and visibility. So the coin you might normally spend in change could actually be hiding real value. Do you own a 1999 Connecticut quarter? Or have you ever found one tucked away in a jar or collection? Drop your answer in the comments. I want to hear what you found. Top 3. Today we are holding a coin that looks ordinary at first glance, but the 1787 Pennsylvania Washington quarter is anything but ordinary. Most people have no idea that this quarter connects directly to the birth of the United States and can actually be worth hundreds, even thousands, in the right condition. Here's the twist. This isn't just a coin from a single year, it commemorates a state with deep historical significance, and some versions have rare features or errors that make collectors absolutely hunt for them. By the end of this video, you'll know what to look for and why this coin might be hiding serious value. Let's start with what you see right away. Hold the coin close to the camera. On the front, you see George Washington, but look closely at the details. The date reads 1787, and that's a huge deal. It's the year the U.S. Constitution was written. That alone makes this coin a piece of living history. Now flip it over. The reverse design highlights Pennsylvania's symbolism. You'll notice a detailed eagle perched over a shield, surrounded by inscriptions like E Pluribus Unum and the state name. Every line, every feather on the eagle, tells a story of early America. Here's a perfect moment for visuals. Slowly rotate the coin under light. Zoom in on the eagle's wings, the shield's engraving, and the edge of the lettering. The sharper the details, the more collectors value it, but the real excitement comes from rare features and errors. Some 1787 Pennsylvania quarters show double dies. If you look closely at the lettering or the eagle's feathers, you might see faint shadows or duplications. Others have small die cracks or off-center strikes. These imperfections make each coin unique and can dramatically increase its value. Condition is everything. Most 1787 coins were well handled, so finding one with clear, sharp details is rare. Coins with deep shine, crisp edges, and well-preserved relief are the ones collectors pay the most attention to. Now imagine this: a jar of old coins, and you spot a 1787 Pennsylvania quarter. At first, it looks like just another collectible, but then the details catch your eye. The lettering is sharp, the eagle's feathers are intact, maybe there's a subtle error. That's when a normal coin becomes something worth holding onto. San Francisco and Denver didn't exist as mints back then, so all circulation coins came from Philadelphia. That means provenance and condition are crucial. Collectors want the cleanest examples from original Philadelphia strikes. Let's talk numbers. A worn 1787 Pennsylvania quarter might be worth a few $100s. Uncirculated coins can reach $1,000 to $2,000 depending on condition. Rare error coins or exceptional high-grade examples can exceed $5,000 at auction.so. The coin you might think of as old pocket change is actually a tangible piece of American history, and it could be hiding real value if you know what to look for. Do you own a 1787 Pennsylvania quarter? Or have you ever spotted one tucked away in a jar of old coins? I want to hear about it in the comments. If you want to learn more about coins that are hiding incredible value in everyday change, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the next video on your screen, because the next coin we uncover might already be sitting in your collection, and all it takes is one closer look.